Hi, welcome back to channel FIFA Mobile. Alright, have you wonder what's it like playing H2H with experts? Alright, now take a look. First up, 1091. That's a good amount of fans and definitely an expert in the field. So you can see generally these experts, they do not really have really high OVR, but the way they play it, it is so superb. So very quickly, let's take a look at how these experts normally play. They also the fact that they be using a very common thing that I noticed is a lane change skill move. So that's very common among the so-called experts. And I'm wondering whether lane change skill move is good. I have not tried before. Maybe you can put in comments if you have tried before. While I try to basically do what I normally do, which is to pass it. To the player that's in front near the goalpost and try to do a header in, but that doesn't really work. Just really difficult, I must say. You could have tried again and again. Um, you can see me trying my best here. All right, so at this moment, I'm really proud. Managed to get my first goal in from this angle. It is really difficult, but a lot of practice required at this moment. I thought that there could still be a fighting chance, given the fact that we have a very strong competitor. Definitely, you can see here. That's really fast. They're trying to do a revenge of the same method to show that how powerful the player is. Alright, so I do appreciate. I mean, generally, they are really very skilled players. The fact that they have low OVR players, but yet they can play really well. So let's take a look at my chances for getting header in. So normally I aim for the one or the extreme, but it seems like this match EA doesn't allow me to win. So that's very sad. That's something unfortunate though. You can see both opportunities. Normally in normal circumstances, I would have already scored a goal. But no, all three attempts failed. So that's very common. Let's see it again. So you see, always I mentioned when there's a good chance of scoring, and if you couldn't score, it just means EA has really rigged the match against you. So there's no way you can actually win. I think at best, if you make a draw, I think that's really blessing in disguise. So I try my best here to get a draw and maintain this. But no, it's really so amazing the fact that EA make it so easy for the opponent sometimes. But that is a fact of life. I mean, EA just needs to make revenue, right? So how do you think that EA makes revenue? Is to basically make you lose, and then eventually, when you are so frustrated, you just spend real money to buy some dollars of the FIFA dollars, and then with that you basically buy gems, or you buy basically the dollars required, and then you buy the players. So this is the method, generally how EA makes you frustrated with by losing. So eventually we want to upgrade your team in order to have a so-called better fighting chance. But take a look at all this. I mean, generally you understand what I meant. Eventually, does it really matter? I mean, if you have a strong team or a weak team, just generally relatively strong, I think that's sufficient. You need not have the best player of all. You need not buy all the very strong players by using real money, because EA would make you lose, even though you have the strongest team ever. But generally, that is the purpose of a revenue generating company, not so much in terms of your enjoyment, but rather how to make you be frustrated and earn your money. That's the objective itself. Okay, so just make sure, if you could, be a free to play. I mean, there's no way EA could make you stop the game unless eventually they make that it's compulsory. You're gonna pay in order to play the game. So currently there's no such requirement. So free to play is the way to go. You can see many a times to try to stop the players, that's not possible. You can see it is really amazing, and I do understand. I mean, from perspective of the player that has such good numbers of fans, they would definitely think that there's a sure win, given the fact that we are near to maybe just half of what they have achieved. So that being said, I mean, generally that's how it works out. I mean, you frustrate both sides. You frustrate us, not being able to fight well and win. You also frustrate them as well, because they would be thinking that they're supposed to win. The fact that even though with weaker OVR, they should have won because of the good experience that they have been playing. All right, so this is still a relatively good player that we fought with, good sportsmanship, etc. All right, so then after that, this comes about. So generally, that is what I meant. I mean, if you are frustrated with the fact you can't win H2H, you will not win for sure because if you keep on winning like what I did, continuously making wins, EA will just press very very tough players on you to push you down, so that eventually you need to spend real money and to upgrade to a team thinking that you may win, but you are not. So let's see. This is definitely a much higher chance of winning by the opponent, all thanks to two things. One, of course, is a really expert player. The other one is rigged in his favor, definitely, because it makes things so easy. That is also a point whereby this player would have really noticed. It's so easy to score. It's definitely in their positions in the favor itself. So I mean, if you tried before, I mean, when you win and you score like what 4-0 in a match, do you think that's possible? So that's because EA rigged it, and just now you can see both attempts of trying to score doesn't come in fruitful because that's almost impossible. And you can see again, just another commonality between these experts, so to speak, is basically lane change. All right, so you see it's so easy to score when EA rigged in your favor. So it was really funny. I just thought that I'm going to share with the opponent to let him know that actually this is really funny, because no matter how difficult or different angles, it's just get a score in. So this is how EA works in making a match as rigged, and there's no way I can win this. I think getting a so-called tiebreaker is really amazing, and getting a score in is definitely like what winning a prize. So I'm trying my best again to see how that's possible. But yes, I made something impossible possible. Right now, you can see here, you got to reflect and bounce it in order to get a score in. So that's how difficult it is in order to break that code. The code of EA has set for the match to make you lose. So in order to break that code, you got to do really strange things like going the opposite direction, or you got to deflect it a few times in order to score a goal. Definitely, there's no way we can able to score two more goals in a short moment of time. But like I said, scoring a goal is already a prize. So let's try again and see how things work out. So you can see again, it's almost impossible to stop this attacker. I'm going to switch in really stronger players of higher energy, or I call it fresh legs. Then we'll see how things work out. But I must share with you, it's almost impossible to push things forward. So let's try to see whether we can do the impossible. Alright, so we scored 2 goals already, and I think that's really the best we could do. Let's see whether EA makes things even tougher for me. Alright, so let's try. Who knows, maybe we could manage to break the code, but you can see here, it's so amazing. That is the thumbs up from opponent. I think it basically realized that EA is doing his favor, and you can see that's impossible. Alright, so we just 1 goal from tiebreaker, but I think chances is really slim, unless we do wonders here. Alright, so that's amazing. I managed to block it. That's almost impossible. Really, sometimes wondering whether luck changes until we see the ending part and you realize maybe not. Let's see, we got 10 minutes more if we are able to do it. Oh no, I think that's ended. I mean, not possible to get 2 goals out in 10 minutes. Scoring a goal is already so impossible. There's no way we can win this, but I think just try our best to see how we can prevent one more goal. So you can see how amazing players are getting. Probably EA rewards players that pay real money, or there could be a chance of just being lucky at the moment. This player, of course, there are many better players out there that pays a good amount of revenue to EA, and of course, then that's how we are able to enjoy a free game after all. So, alright, so that's the end of this dreadful match. I'm going to stop H2H for a while because I know EA is pinning down on my scoring line, and I think there's no way we can move forward from here. Alright, thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe. Goodbye.